So today I want to talk about working at weekends. It might sound quite off-putting to begin with, but just hear me out. It might make sense to you. So yeah, keep watching, keep listening. Hope you find it useful. Welcome back to consecutive day 1722 of a diary of a runpreneur. And today's topic is all about working at weekends, or more appropriately, working at unsociable times. So a little bit of a clue where I'm going with this. But anyway, before we get started, please don't forget that this is part of a fundraiser of saving the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon of run vlogging on consecutive days, a distance of a lap of the world, barefoot style. And more support you give, more people we get in front of, more money we raise, and more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. Anyway, back to the topic at hand, working at weekends or working during unsociable hours. So it's Saturday, it's Sunday morning, it's midnight. I'm doing a back-to-back run today as I'm travelling tomorrow with the family for half term. But I've been working today throughout Saturday, and it's been through choice, not through necessity. But I sometimes find a strategic working during the weekend or in the evening, or very, very occasionally, very early in the morning, when people aren't around. What do I mean by that? Well, working people are not around. So it gives you this kind of distraction-free period where if you need to get certain things done that have been lingering for a while, or you just need to catch up on stuff, it is an amazingly productive period of time. Now, I'm not advocating doing it all the time, because that would kind of go against my mantra of finding kind of work-life balance. But strategically using it as a tool in your arsenal can be incredibly powerful. I suppose this links a little bit to there's I can't remember the author's name, Sharma, who did a book called The 5 a.m. Club. And I think, having not really read that, but understanding some of the principles behind it, I think that was part of the reasoning. If you're kind of doing some of your best work when nobody else is around, you don't get those distractions that can kind of destroy productivity levels. I know several people who are really early bird type individuals who swear by getting up at crazy o'clock, and they can get some of the most productive work done before people have even opened their eyes. And I see the logic in it. It's never been something that I've wanted to adopt personally, because I'm not great in the mornings. I've tried it before and it just didn't work for me. Maybe it's because I'm a fairly late owl, so I go to bed a little bit later than most, and I probably wake up and get up a little bit later than most. So my kind of standard is probably about midnight is my kind of average, but I'm usually up by about 7:40 in the morning. So I'm still getting sufficient sleep, and I'm not getting up crazily late, but that kind of works quite well for me from a productivity standpoint. Whereas to get up at 5 a.m, I'd have to be in bed by 10, 9, 10. And when I've got a young family, well, not a young family, a growing family, teenagers as well, it means I don't get a lot of time to myself, and I do like that sacred bit of space late at night before, so I can just kind of detox from the day, digest things before I go to bed. So it doesn't work for me, but the occasional working session in the evening can often work well for me. And in today's example, working on a weekend day when not many of my colleagues certainly are working throughout the weekend, I find it can be incredibly productive. And I've probably, in a few hours of working today, I've probably got through arguably twice as much as I would have got through had I done the same hours during a normal working week. So hope that makes sense. But so the learnings from my diary are that working at weekends or non-sociable or non-typical working hours can sometimes be your most productive or your most, efficient. Now, I'm not for the life of me suggesting that you do this every day, like I suppose what the 5 a.m. club is all about. But what I'm saying is that strategically dropping in some blocks like this, whether it's on a weekend day or an evening or first thing in the morning before people have woken up, kind of systematically, if you're falling behind on certain things or you've got some deadlines coming up, it can be an incredibly productive tool in your arsenal. Something to consider. I use it pretty strategically. I don't do it very often, but I certainly do it when I need to, and it certainly has the desired effect. So anyway, I hope that's useful. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I will respond to everyone. Do remember though, if you believe in my mission of saving the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra-marathon run vlogging on consecutive days, distance of a lap of the world, barefoot style, do give this a subscribe, share, like and comment. More people we get in front of, more money we raise, more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. Thank you as always, stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.